Alright, so if you click on this video, you probably want to learn how to make a CS2 external cheat. It's gonna be pretty easy. This video, I'm probably only I'm gonna make the base of it. So we're gonna learn how to get memory, read the memory from the game. We're gonna get the offsets for the game also. We're gonna loop the entity list. We're gonna print out the values of every entity within our game. So it should be pretty simple, self-explanatory. So let's just create a project. I'm gonna do an empty project. We'll just make this CS2 YouTube. I'll just make this CS2 tutorial. Okay, let me change my window capture. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna turn off show off, or what is this thing again? Yeah, no, I'm gonna turn off the default solution folders. Let me set up I want a source folder. Let's go to memory folder. And I'll make a reader folder. Add new item. Let's make a main.cpp. Okay. Make a class called a reader. Put this into here. Okay. For this. I'm getting a call. Alright. Let me get into my memory folder. Alright. So I'm gonna put these files on my GitHub. So if you want to get them into my GitHub, go download them. So just want to add those into here. Press the refresh button. It'll bring these up. Include all these into the project. Awesome that time is second on the line. Alright, I'm gonna make this a capital R just because I like my classes to be capitalized. Let me do some includes real quick. Let's include memory dot hpp or fuck. Memory hpp doesn't have hijack included. It doesn't matter, I don't think. I'm gonna include let's include vector. I'm gonna include stdio or wait, string of bed. Let's make namespace offsets get high with me, rock with me. Alright, so in the offsets, here, let's make an entity class also. Class entity. Let's make our just spacing. Alright, let's add what I want to add. I guess we'll just add health for now. Team and unit pointer underscore t. Is it CS player pawn? I can't remember exactly what it's called. It doesn't matter. Let me see what I want to add here. Alright, so we want to get the offsets. Let me see what the offsets we need to get real quick. Can't remember all of them off the top of my head. Yeah, so we're gonna want to get let's get vec origin into list. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this. Okay, I think I should have them copy and paste it into here somewhere. Okay, yeah. These are the offsets we're gonna need. If you want to know how to get these, you just go into the, if you have a CS2 dumper, actually I'll link the GitHub for the CS dumper in the description of the video actually also. Not too high. Let's see. Okay. Let me download this real quick here. Full screen this. Get high with master block. Okay, yeah, so we want to add the, is it CS player pawn? Yeah, we want to add it's player pawn right here. So it's gonna be our link to our character's address for reader. Actually, add one of these. Okay, so public. Let's add our process. std shared underscore pointer p process base client. What is it? His name is client. And then we'll just set this equal to nothing. Alright, this is list initialization, which if you watched my video, well, let's set this equal to 0, so it's initialized to something. If you watch my other video, you'll know what that is. Alright, so they're initialized now. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna need for now. Well, let's add our vector for our entity real quick. So yeah, there we go. Vector, entity, entities. Okay. Let's add our loops now. What else do we want to do? I guess we can do void. We'll do an initial loop. And then we'll do void. We'll do loop. So this one is gonna get our handles for our process, like CS2. Then it's gonna get the handles for the client.dll and engine.dll from within the game. And we're gonna do that probably inside of a thread. So it'll just constantly run. All right. Yeah, we'll do all of this in a thread. Oh, okay, we'll do both of these two in a thread, just one thread. And then we'll do, let me turn this shit down, bro. All right. Yeah, I think that should be good for now. This is something that's I want to write here, which I think there's anything else I want to write. Let's define this. Inline reader. This for entity 2, inline entity. Inline allowed in function declarations only. What are you talking about? What in the heck? Okay, let me add W types. Oh, that's strange. I always do this for the same thing. I wonder why this isn't working. What? Inline specifier allowed on function declarations only? Let me see what this says, because I don't know. This is usually what I always do. I don't know why it would be different now. So we need to change it to entity. I mean, I guess so. That is the exact same thing. I don't know whether I'm gonna inline it, but I guess it's whatever. Okay, let's go to reader.cpp. And let's make our initial function void initial. Did I make it a void? Yeah, I did. Alright, so we're just gonna be one to get our fucking. Alright, so we want to set our process and our client to. Let's just do it. Process equals Wait, what did I set to here? Yeah, I set the process. Okay. Let's make. Let's have to set this to. Let's do a while loop. So while client is an engine is not engine, we'll do client process get module. Oh wait, let's make sure we. Yeah, let's do that also. See how. Oh, get us almost right. So yeah, basically what these do, if you look at our memory header, you can go into here and see what they do. Actually, let's just click on good definition. So yeah, this is in our memory. This is saying we're attaching the process, getting the process name, finding the process ID. So you'll see this is basically the formula we're using right here. And then PID, it's just going through here, getting the handle to the process ID. Attach process hijacking. Yeah. So you can read through that if you want to. I'm not gonna go over it, but you can look through once you download it. Let's go back here. Alright, so now we're getting the processes. That should be good. Yeah, while not client. Or wait. Operator matches operands. Okay, well here let's say while equal to 0. Oh my god, okay. When I do a do while loop right here, client equals process to get module client DLO. The fuck? Okay. Engine equals we get engine DLO. Well, it's not engine ideal, it's engine 2. Alright, there we go. That's okay. That's what we wanted. Alright. Let's get, or well, we don't need to get the client rectangle yet. Yeah, because we're just gonna be doing a. I'll talk about that next video when I'm going over ESP. So we'll just go over the loop. Alright, that should be good for our initialization. I don't want to sleep for that long. Let's use standard thread. It's standard this underscore thread. Oh, that's not what I want to do. God damn it, Copilot. This underscore thread. Sleep underscore 4. Okay, what is going on with Copilot, bro? God. Is thread not included? Oh, it's not. Include that. Alright, there we go. Got thread included now. Okay, that should work. Alright, let's go over the reader loop. So this is gonna be our loop that'll so yeah, this is gonna loop through our entities. So entity set clear, and that's not what I want. I have the entities loop. I think I saved it somewhere. Let me go find it. Okay, yeah, I got it right here. So for our entities loop, we're gonna create make a couple variables real quick. Okay, well first let's go to our reader.h. We're gonna want to set a couple of variables inside of here, which we're gonna be using these for our next videos too. So let's do bool in game equals false. This will say whether we're in game or not. Let's set up our let's set up our local origin also, vector 3. Oh, I haven't actually made vector 3. Okay, we'll skip the vectors for now. I haven't made my constructor. Make sure you initialize this. Get T local player pawn, B matrix. V matrix, we'll leave that for later because we want to get our own struct for that. We can add a local P. Uint pointer underscore T local player controller. Now we want to add a local PCS player pawn. I already added local player pawn. I want to make it uint 32 underscore 2. Let's add what's that one add here? What's we're gonna need? Let's add, I guess, entity list. Let's add a local entity list. Underscore T local entity list entry 2. So you'll see why we need these. We'll use them in like 5 seconds. Is that all we need for now? That's probably all we need for now. We can set more if we need them. So let's set local player equal to process dash read. That looks process dash read uint pointer client base data local player. That looks right. What this needs to be. I made that capital. Do I have I add my local player to there? Okay, should be good. What's this thing? Opposite side. Oh, it's my local player controller. Okay. Local player pawn. Yeah, well, let's make it so if these don't return anything, we don't need to print anything out. We'll just say return. And then what? Okay. If not, local player pawn. Actually, let's just shorten this a little bit so it's not as long. But return on the same line. Alright, let's set so entity list is equal to process dash read offsets client net base. Is that right? Yeah, that looks about right to me. If not, entity list return. Let's do local entity list entry equals not at all what I wanted that thing to write. Let's write local entry list. I'm just gonna copy and paste this because I'm not gonna bother typing all that shit out. Oh, that's the wrong one. Fuck. Yeah, so this shit right here I'm about to copy and paste is the there's so much of shit for finding the entity list within the game, and it's a lot of stuff, so you probably just want to copy this. I mean, you can just Well, obviously you're gonna be copying this, but if you want to, you look at the GitHub, you can see the fucking all this shit that I'm typing. You just copy and paste it if you need to. We don't need to do an if for that because that's just gonna be doing. Then take our local player pawn plus our and then reading area. Let's do local p player pawn is equal to a data fucking. It's not what we want. We're gonna want this sure. Put that in there. So if return, let's do that for this one also actually. I don't think we need to do view matrix. We can do local team though. Let me actually add that to our reader. Actually, wait, let's add team to this too. Let me initialize this. Alright, that should look good for me. Okay, let's see. Let's get our team. So let's do local team equal to, is that right? Okay, it's actually right. Or wait. No, it is not. Okay, because we want to do this, we want this to be our local player. Okay. Yeah, that looks local. Let's get our. We don't need to do origin yet. Let's just set in-game equal to true. Let's set in-game equal to false right here. Okay, looks good. Let's make our int player index equals 0. Let's make our vector. Let's make our entity list. Make our player. Let's make some variables real quick. I just copy these and I'm not gonna bother writing them. Alright, let's make our while and for loop to loop through the playlist. So while true, we're gonna increase our player index by 1. Alright, so this is just gonna loop through our entire entity list. And I'm just gonna copy and paste these in here real quick. But yeah, this is our entity list, so. Player is no entity. Okay, let me go set this. Okay, yeah, we need to just add our event pointer underscore to entity. Alright. So we need, what is this called? P.cs player pawn is not defined. Oh, I need to add it to our. Is that not what I have right here? Okay, there we go. All right, that looks good to me. We should probably make this a capital P just so it's easier reader, better, better readable. Everything's still good. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's now read our player health and their team and their address. Let's do that. So let's do player dot health equal to the CS pawn. Yeah. Let's do player dot team equal to oh, we should have set that to player pawn, I'm pretty sure. Unless entity read. Yeah, this is player entity, right? But no, we want to get. Yeah, it's gonna be our individual player pawn, yeah. So that's where we're gonna be reading the health from. What else do we want to get their origin. So let's do. Yeah, we'll print out. We already have. Okay, let's do. No, we don't care about this. That's all we're gonna do for now. We'll do more next video, but we'll do if player health. I forgot to add a fucking. If player dot health is less than or equal to 0 or player dot health is greater than 100, continue. That's all we need. We'll just do list dot push back, push the player back into the list. And then let's entities dot clear entities dot assign list begin list end. Okay. So this is clearing the entity list for next time we use it, but this while it's going on, while it's me going the entire time, this is just in case. Just make sure we clean up after ourselves. What warning do we have? Could be 0, that doesn't matter. Can I ignore this? Yeah, we'll just turn stuff. Alright, that should be good. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think we missed anything. We should just be to go into here now. Hashtag include reader dot slash reader. Bro, why the fuck does it do that? Let's call it int main. So let's make a thread. So let's do standard thread. That should be good. Let's do t1 dot detach. Wow, true. For auto at entity, reader entities. That looks about right to me. Entity health. Yeah, this is just okay. Basically, what's happening here is this thread is going to, so it's gonna run this initialization, right? It's gonna get our process IDs, hijack it, get access to it, right? Start reading it, and this will then read through all the addresses and get their values and shit, right? So then once we pull it into main.cpp, so it'll do that, right? And then while it's running that, which is called like multi-threading and multitasking, whatever you want to call it, well, multitasking and multi-threading are different, but for now we only have one thread. So this thread will be running. While it's running, we'll then be doing this. So for each time it reads the entity, it'll then print it out right here. And let me actually make this a little bit different. I don't like doing it on the same line. So I'll print out each entity. And let's do a standard inline. Prints out the health. Entity.health. Let's actually do standard. Let's do a fucking. I think it's a little bit better. Okay. Let's do standard see out. Rid of the team too. Okay, so this should work. Let's let me make this wait 100 milliseconds just in case. Let's build this. What is this for our thread? Yeah, it is. Okay. No, this is a constructor thread. I should add on the list. Nonsense. Okay, why the fuck does it do this? Okay. Bro. Let me check to see why this isn't working. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I found out what was wrong. Alright, so this is what you need to do, okay? So go to your properties. I forgot to set my property settings. So you want to set your C++ language standard to 20. Okay, this is what I always use. That's why I was like confused why it wasn't working. Make sure it's on Unicode, your character set. And that's all we did do actually. So you take away this breakpoint. Alright, so basically you want to come over here, go to inline or reader, set that to reader, come here, do inline entity. So declare your two fucking classes and make them inlined. Come to your main. I ended up just making a new function called void thread that will run this function. So yeah, just do what I just did. Come here, rebuild. And it should build good. Okay, there we go. We built it. Let me open up CS2 real quick. Give me a minute. Alright, so now that we're in a game, we can just open the cheat up. So let's go here, go to open folder and browser, x64 release. Just run this. And it should print out. Oh, yeah, 1 second before we do that. Let's let me turn this off. Alright, so yeah, when I cut the video, I ran into a problem while I was trying to make the cheat work. And the fact was I put equal instead of one of these right here. So make sure you put a colon right here instead of equals. I also made my own function for my thread. So I made void read underscore thread while true reader dot initiation. So you go to this definition. I changed this up a little bit too. I made it so it prints out the engine and client.dll in hex format before the cheat starts running. So you see at the start, and then it says while true, run this loop. Also, you need to change up your loop. It had a couple problems. I'm gonna link the loop inside my GitHub, so if you just want to copy and paste this, because the loop honestly doesn't really matter. It's good to understand what it does. It basically just reads the values of the game, and then it stores it inside your player class variable or object, whatever you want to fucking call it, right? Stores inside your player class. And then it allows it so when you do for each player at the address of player in the entity's vector, and then prints them out one by one and prints out everything about them. So if we Now run this. Once you've changed that, you should be able to run it, and you'll see the address for each player, their health values. Oh wait, I think I. Oh my god. Wait, I think their health values are in hexadecimal. Are they? Let me check. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just saw something in hex. I thought I saw an E. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be. Yeah, health is 4E. That's a little bit strange. 64. 64 in hex, if you don't know, is 100. Yeah, so we do not want that to be in hexadecimal, their health value. Me. Yeah, player dot health. If I just remove this hex part, will that fix that or what? But then it'll print out our player pawn address, not in hex. I keep closing out my fucking folder. No, it's definitely still putting in hex. That is. Okay, let's see why that shit is real quick. Because honestly, I have no idea why it's putting in hex. Let's take a look. So we have it in integer form right here. So integer health. Okay. Let's go to reader.cpp. Health or value. It's reading the health value. Player health is less than. Okay. Push back. Huh. Honestly, I have no idea why it's reading it in hex, but that is yeah, that's kind of fucking weird. Anyways, I'm gonna call the video here because I'm fucking tired. I'll work on this tomorrow, and then we'll do ESP tomorrow, I think, or maybe the next day. I don't know. Just leave a comment in the comment section if you want me to do an ESP or aimbot next. Either one I can do. Oh, for ESP, say if you want IMGUI or just using the base Windows API, because I can do both. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna stop the video. Thank you for watching.